See a lot of websites and brands that promise really big outcomes, something like, a hero copy that says, have 13 hours of work each week, replace all your software in one place. When Monday.com maybe tested this approach against something completely different, the results were surprising. And in this video, I'm going to show you what won and why it matters for your conversion rates. I recently came across fascinating research from Do What Works showing that Monday.com tested capability language versus outcome language. The capability version won significantly. So the real issue, isn't that outcomes are bad. It's about, outcome credibility. So when you promise something like cut 13 hours each week, you're creating what I call an expectation reality canyon. So the buyer has, no idea if that's true for them because they can't test it against their reality, so they don't believe you. But when you say automate task generation or stay on top of every deal, that's capability, and it's super concrete, it's testable, and the buyer can immediately map that to their world and assess it if it's valuable for them. Now, Casey Hill from Do What Works made a really important clarification. When outcomes are tied to specific industry, affinity, and context, they perform much, much better. But that's in customer proof sections, in testimonials, and in case studies, not in H1's general big titles and primary product messaging, because there is the thing. Generic outcomes fail because they collapse credibility and they don't give the buyer anything concrete to test against their reality. Most buyers don't even have a clear mental model of what outcomes they want yet. So they're problem aware, maybe solution aware, but definitely they're not outcome crystallized. So capabilities help them build that mental model. But there is one super important thing here. Conversion optimization isn't the only one goal. So if you're optimizing for, let's say, PR mentions, Series A optics, or award committees, flowery outcome language might actually be the right play here. So you really need to know what you're optimizing for and who you're optimizing for. And especially if you're getting high intent traffic from, let's say, dark social, LLMs, thought leadership, those visitors might need definitely less information because they're already educated. So here's my final conclusion. Be careful with over-promising outcomes in your hero copy. Start with capabilities that are clear, concrete, and credible, and simply let buyers connect the dots to their own outcomes. And then once you've established trust, bring in contextualized outcomes in your proof sections. Simply show specific results for specific segments. In your capability language, it's not about being super conservative. It's about building the foundation of trust that makes every conversion down the funnel more likely. I've spent 15 years in marketing, generated millions in pipelines, worked with startups and enterprises. And if you want practical, unique, proven marketing strategies, follow me on LinkedIn and follow my YouTube channel. I'm sharing real tactics, real marketing frameworks, real ways to market that convert your prospects into loyal customers.